Take a look at what I just found. Hello, coin enthusiasts out there. It is I, Dax Collects, and today what I have in front of me is nickel box number 22 here on YouTube. Nickels to look out for are going to be the Liberty Head or V nickel, minted between 1883 to 1913, any Indian Head or Buffalo nickels, minted between 1913 to 1938, any war nickels minted between 1942 to 1945, and any proofs and anything for the books, as well as any errors and or varieties that I can possibly find inside of these rolls. And that's pretty much it. And if you haven't seen my last nickel box video, I'll put the link right up here so you can go ahead and watch that one before you watch this one. And unfortunately, I only got one box yesterday. This will be a one box nickel hunt. Now let's go ahead and open this nickel box up and check out those enders. Alright, we have a circulated box of nickels, which is always good. I'll be right back to let you guys know if I find any of these enders that stand out from the rest. Just checked all the enders, and there's going to be nothing that stands out. I'll open these first 5 rolls with you guys and see what I can find inside of these first 5 rolls. Then we'll go ahead and open the rest of this box up. We'll do a first half box recap, then a second half box recap, and then a full box recap right at the end. So we'll do it how I traditionally have done it with my one box hunts on the channel. So with that being said, let's get right into it. This could be a war nickel. Oh, it definitely is. Alright, we have our first find of the box. It is a war nickel from the year 1944. Let's take a look at the mint mark. Minted in Philadelphia. Very nice start to the box. Let's see what else I can find. Alright, here's what I have so far after the first 5 rolls. One war nickel from the year 1944, minted in Philadelphia. I ended up finding 2 Jefferson nickels here, both from the year 1958. One minted in Philadelphia, and the other one minted in Denver. Not a bad start whatsoever. And now it's time to go through the rest of this box. So let's not waste any more time. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Currently on roll number 6, and I found my second nickel from the 1940s. 1947, minted in San Francisco. Currently on roll number 9, and I found my third nickel from the 1940s. 1946, minted in Philadelphia. This is one of the years that the Henny nickels were produced, between the years 1939 to 1953. Whenever you find this year, 1946, always look out for the notch on the R in the word pluribus. That's a good way of knowing that you have a Henny nickel, and those were counterfeit nickels. Next roll, roll number 10. 4th nickel from the 1940s. 1949, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 14, 5th nickel from the 1940s. And I just found my second one of these in this box. As you can see, there is the Philadelphia mint mark above the Monticello building. That means this nickel right here is a war nickel. Let's find out what year this was from. 1942. I will take any war nickels that I can find out there in circulation. Currently on roll number 19, 1st nickel from the 1930s. 1939. I am hoping that it is either from Denver or San Francisco, but most likely it'll be from Philadelphia. Let's take a look at this together. It was minted in Philadelphia. One thing to look out for is check for the DDR. Usually 5 cents and Monticello have the strongest spreads. So if you have a microscope, always check to see if you see any doubling. And also check for the heady nickel as well. Currently on roll number 21, 6th nickel from the 1940s. This one is a 1942, minted in Philadelphia. Now this one is not a war nickel, since there is no P, D, or S mint mark right above the Monticello building. Just finished up the first half of nickel box number 22. Let's go ahead and do a first half box recap right now. So let's set this aside. Let me show you guys what I found so far. And here they are. Let's go over the finds real quick. I found one Jefferson nickel here from the year 1939, minted in Philadelphia. Found 2 war nickels. This one from the year 1942, minted in Philadelphia. And this one here is from the year 1944, minted in Philadelphia. I ended up finding 4 Jefferson nickels from the 1940s for a total of 6 from the 40s, and 5 Jefferson nickels from the 1950s. And as usual, I'll go over these 50s finds real quick. I'll let you know what year they came from and what roll I found these Jefferson nickels in. Let's go ahead and start with this one right here. 1959, minted in Denver. I found this in roll number 21. I found 2 Jefferson nickels from the year 1958. The one to the left was minted in Philadelphia, and the one to the right was minted in Denver. Both of these I found in the first 5 rolls. 1957, minted in Denver. Found this in roll number 21. And the last one from the 50s, 1953, minted in Philadelphia. I found this in roll number 13. And that's all I found so far. Very good start to this box. We'll see if we can find anything else worth showing in the second half. So I'm going to go ahead and open these rolls up. And once I find something, I'll start recording once again and show you guys what the find is and what roll number I'm currently on at that given point in time. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Currently on roll number 26, 7th nickel from the 1940s. It is another 1942 Jefferson nickel, minted in Philadelphia, and it is not a war nickel. Next roll, roll number 27, 8th nickel from the 1940s. 1946, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 34, 9th nickel from the 1940s. 1940, minted in Philadelphia. I am still on roll number 34, 10th nickel from the 1940s. 1946, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 40, 11th nickel from the 1940s. 1940, minted in Philadelphia. Currently on roll number 42, 12th nickel from the 1940s. 1948, minted in Denver. Currently on roll number 45, Canadian nickel number 1. This one is from the year 1987 with the tiara obverse right here. The tiara obverse spanned between the years 1965 to 1989. Currently on roll number 47, 13th nickel from the 1940s. This is my third one of these nickels. Just found another war nickel, minted in Philadelphia. Let's take a look at the year. 1943. Two things to look out for: 3/2 and the doubled I. Next roll, roll number 48, and take a look at what I just found. First Buffalo nickel of the box. And we have a visible year, 1936, minted in Philadelphia. This will be an addition to my collection book. Very nice. Next roll, roll number 49, 14th nickel from the 1940s. 1947, minted in San Francisco. Next roll, roll number 50, 15th nickel from the 1940s. 1947, minted in Denver. If I don't find anything else in this roll, I'll go ahead and start the second half box recap of nickel box number 22 in just a bit. Just finished nickel box number 22. Let's go ahead and do a second half box recap right now. So let's set this aside and let me show you guys what I found in this half. And here they are. Let's go over them real quick. I found one Buffalo nickel from the year 1936, minted in Philadelphia. Found one war nickel here from the year 1943, minted in Philadelphia. I found a total of 8 Jefferson nickels from the 1940s, bringing the total count to 9 nickels from the 40s, 6 Jefferson nickels from the 1950s, and 1 Canadian nickel from the year 1987. We had a pretty good box overall, so I'm happy that this turned out this way for a one box hunt. Let's go over the 1950s, just like the first half. This one is a 1959, minted in Denver. Found this earlier in the box. I found 2 Jefferson nickels from the year 1957, both of them minted in Denver. I found one of these earlier in the box. Next up is a 1954, minted in Denver. I found this in roll number 49. Next up is a 1953, minted in Denver. Found this in roll number 27. Last one here is a 1951, minted in Philadelphia. I found this coin in roll number 36. Now that all the 50s are shown, let's go ahead and bring down all the finds of nickel box number 22 right now. Alright, and here are all my finds of nickel box number 22. Let's go over them real quick. I found one Buffalo nickel here from the year 1936, minted in Philadelphia. Found one Jefferson nickel here from the year 1939, minted in Philadelphia. Found 3 war nickels, 12 Jefferson nickels from the 1940s, making the total count to 15 Jefferson nickels from the 1940s, 11 Jefferson nickels from the 1950s, and 1 Canadian nickel from the year 1987. Let me put this Canadian nickel away real quick. Put it in here for right now. The rest of these nickels, I'll compare to my collection books and see if we'll have any upgrades. So let's get started with the first book. All right, this one is the Jefferson Nickels Collection Book number 1. Still missing quite a few for the book, as you can see. So, like I said before, I'll look through these nickels, check for the upgrades. I'll be right back once I've checked all of these for upgrades. Alright, and after looking through all the nickels for upgrades, I'm only going to have one for the book. 1939, Philadelphia. Let's go ahead and plug this new nickel in to the collection book. Here they are side by side. Let's plug it in. That is upgrade number 1. And now after going through nickel box number 22, this is what my Jefferson Nickels collection book number 1 looks like right now. Now let's go ahead and close this book. One more to check in this video. Buffalo Nickels collection 1913 to 1938. And as of right now, I have found a total of 8 Buffalo Nickels through coin roll hunting. And this will be number 9 for the book. It is the 1936 minted in Philadelphia. Let's go ahead and fill it in. And that is edition number 1. And now after going through nickel box number 22, this is what my Buffalo Nickels collection book looks like right now. Always happy with an addition. There's still plenty more out there to find in circulation, so we will keep on trying. Now let's go ahead and close this book. The rest of these nickels, I'm going to check for any repunch mint marks, DDOs, and DDRs through Variety Vista and other sites as well. And I'll check these war nickels as well for any errors. I'll go through these now. And if I find any of them with an error and or variety, I'll let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right here. So if you guys like this video, I appreciate it. Leave a like if you want, and subscribe if you want as well, as I go through more coin boxes with you guys and see what I can find out there in circulation. It was a very fun 1-box hunt. Let me know in the comments of any Buffalo Nickels or anything older than that you have in your possession. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start signing off. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to check out my other video, click on the bottom left of the screen.